Welcome to Horror Stories. Julian Thorne was a talented musician, but talent wasn't enough. He craved an impossible, inhuman genius. In the depths of his ambition, he turned to forbidden knowledge, invoking Sitri, the Goetic Prince of Vanity, a demon who promises love and reveals secrets. The pact was sealed not with a soul, but with a promise. Julian offered sound that could shred the very fabric of reality. In return, Sitri's seductive, synthetic voice echoed in his mind. "You will have the world's worship." Suddenly, his music transformed. It became an alien perfection, a symphony of impossible speed and complexity. His fingers danced across the synthesizer, creating sounds no human should be able to produce. He became a global sensation overnight. But every pact has a price. This wasn't a simple deal for his soul. It was something far more insidious, a modern twist on the old tale of the Paganini Curse. Julian stood on stage, bathed in the adoration of millions, yet he was utterly alone. He was blessed by fame, but cursed by sight. The roaring crowds in packed arenas became a uniform, empty blur to him. This was Sitri's true power, absolute isolation. Under the dazzling spotlights, he was the only real person in his world, a god in a temple of phantoms. His very presence became a corrupting force. His rivals, consumed by an unnatural envy, were driven to madness, one famously smashing his own guitar in a fit of despair. Julian, meanwhile, was locked in a state of hyperfocus, his bloodshot eyes fixed on his ultimate creation. The final piece demanded not just his skill, but his entire lifetime, his very sanity, poured into one frantic, discordant composition. The night of the premiere arrived. Julian stood before a colossal wall of speakers, ready to unleash his final opus, the end of sound as we know it. An eerie, shimmering silence fell over the arena. Then it began. A frequency so high it was physically painful. A sound that existed on the edge of perception. As the unearthly note climbed, reality itself began to shatter. The stage pulsed with blinding white and red light. Agony twisted Julian's face as blood trickled from his ears. He had achieved perfection, but it was a destructive auditory breakdown. The terrible beauty of it was that only Julian could hear the full measure. The audience remained perfectly still, smiling blankly, their minds disconnected, trapped in the bliss of his creation. It was pure noise given form, a beautiful, absolute sensory overload. Insanity became his only truth. He was left laughing hysterically as the silent, mind-shattering frequency echoed endlessly in his head. In the end, his punishment was the ultimate rejection. Like the cursed violinists of legend, he was denied consecrated soil. His corrupted flesh found no place in the hallowed earth. In a dark, dusty warehouse, his plain coffin sits unburied, a monument to his unholy pact. Even the church turned its back, leaving him to the darkness. Julian Thorne achieved his dream. He is forever immortal, forever worshipped, and forever completely alone. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.